video, and it's finally finished. The poster is finished. I know it took us long. It's okay, but everybody did their part. Everybody's finished. We're going to talk about it. We're going to do everything, and yeah.
Sorry we couldn't get everyone here today.
Yeah, we tried, but we couldn't. So, let's, Ben, you hold one side and I'll hold one side. Okay, so first let's start off with this. This actually faces this side. So, this is called Dot Faces. Everyone has a name. Dot Faces. It was made by Drew. He just did a bunch of faces with red in the background. Nothing crazy. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go to Johnny's. Johnny made this one. It's called OG Shapes. It's because we did OG dots in the shapes. He did, because for some reason, Johnny loves doing shapes. So he always does shapes. So we did a bunch of shapes. And also, he did OG dots. OG dots is where we like layers of dots like that. And that's what he did inside the shapes. That's why we did OG shapes. This one is made by Liam. He was going to do a Messi jersey, but then he couldn't fit Messi across here. So we just did number 2, because when me and Nate were starting to make the channel, Nate was like, pick a number, because we needed a @ number. So I'm just like, 2. So I just did number 2. And then he put number 2, so I'm like, Liam, put a number 2. So we put a number 2, he wrote Bizarre, he got black around it, did these little T things, and yeah. Now, this is actually made by Ben.
Yeah.
Here, let's center this more. Ben's, I love it. We were actually, me and, I'm not telling you who mine is yet. Me and Ben were our first people to finish ours. Me and Ben did the lines, cutting everything. He did the triangles. I did the line dots. And I think it's really good. First off, he did the spiral flower. It was in like red. Like the name was in red. There was no background. And it was only the flowers. Then I told him he should do like a background. So we changed the red to black and did red line dots in the background. Noah's. Noah's is very good. He did, it's hard to read, but it says OG/blob. It's because he did OG/blob dots, and then a mixture of his OG dots and the real OG dots. And it comes up here, and I like it. Let's go down over here. This is a Data Coaster, and I love the name, it's a really good name. And it was made by Matthew. And he did like a coaster. That's why it's like that. And there's it's a variety of colors. Not many though. It's more pink and blue. Yeah, it's just pink and blue. This one was gonna be Zach's, but he said he did part of it. Zach did part of it, and I did some of it. So, this was actually the last one made.
Last one finished.
Yeah, last one finished. Zach did the logo. I mean, like the outline of the logo, and I did the rest. But I think it just looks fire. If you can't see, that's a boat. That's part of the city logo. It says Manchester City. That's the name for it. So if you look at every one, there's a name. Back up here. And there's lightning bolts I made. I did retro dots Matthew made up. Now let's go down to Asher's. Asher's tic-tac-toe. I gave him the idea, and he was like, okay, let's do tic-tac-toe. He did dots around it, and he did X's and O's, obviously, and then X, 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 X wins. This one is, it was like the Triangle of Madness.
Yeah.
Triangle
of Madness.
Yeah. It's the Triangles of Madness. And he did a bunch of triangles. He did it's hard to see the name, but it's still great because he did the triangles because he loves triangles for some reason. He had like a slash come down, lightning bolt thing. And yeah.
Nate made it, right?
Yes, Nate made it. This one. Oh, okay. Let's go to mine.
This one is Becky's.
Yes, this is mine. Oh, say what your favorite is. Favorite one is in. Say your favorite in the comments. This one is the Dotmobile. I know I spelled mobile wrong, but I did that on purpose because that's how we spell it. Now, I did the dot. I did look at like a picture, but I didn't like copy it off. Like, I made this myself, and it was a Lamborghini, but I call it the Dotmobile. And it did neon green dots in the background. Kind of faded though. We needed to redo our dots a lot because they always faded.
Yeah.
And you know, it was a big problem. It smushed. So if you put your hands on the dots, it smushes like that. I did like fire here, and the wheels. I think the wheels are pretty fire. They're like what's it called? Like the green stuff. Well, whatever it's called. Like, you know that green stuff that like can kill you. Yeah. This one's pretty plain, but I like it. It's called the Dot Cave, made by Leonidas. Leo, many names. He just did spikes in dark blue, and then outlined them in slushy, and then did black in the background. And over here, the black is like really together, and I like that. I don't know if he meant to do that. I don't know if he did. And last but not least, Brady's. Brady's picture is called Domino's. His face looks like that. Domino's. It's just a giant pizza, pepperoni. And yeah, that's really the poster. And I'm happy that we finished. Took us some time, but I'm happy. So, I'll see you guys in the next video.
See ya.
TV.